Hello, and thank you for checking out the Contender section of the Discord. Remember, if you go to How Josh Trades, you can kind of see my standard trading process. It doesn't mean that I'm doing trades that are only constricted to those parameters, but for the most part, those are going to be the big trades that I make. It doesn't mean I'm not doing any swing trading or anything or looking for breakouts on the daily. This is just my main trading strategy and what I think returns the biggest success rate, has the highest probability win rate for me. And remember, if you go to the free trial here, you can sign up for that free trial. Will require no payment information, and so make sure to check these out. And then we'll go over the contender section. So once you sign up, this brand new category will show up for you. In the news markets, this is where I'm sharing particular headlines that stand out to me that I think are actually significant to the market. Remember, there's lots of noise, lots of things hitting the headlines. Not all of it's going to be relevant or even have great impact. Even if the market reacts to it initially, a lot of these, are just going to be noise, especially when it comes to analyst upgrades or downgrades. If you read through our educational sense section, you'll kind of read why I think those aren't always the best things to follow. But in that news section, you'll find me pointing out certain news headlines or things that are going on in the market. Those will all be there on this 24/7. On the news crypto section, you're going to find news that's directly related to the cryptocurrencies, and it's the same process as the news for the markets. The Contender Chat is our main chat room. You can say hi in there, and you'll also see me ping out swing trades or different things that I'm seeing in the market, or even we'll just be chatting it up in there. In charts and data, you're going to find just charts and data or whatever, just raw material that we'll then discuss in the Contender Chat room as well. And in research, this is where I'm sharing deep dives into anything I'm investigating. If it's a sector, if it's a specific company, I'll be posting tons of links in there. Or even if I just find like, hey, this is a really helpful free website, or this is another cool service, or just any cool links or YouTube videos. Sometimes I'll post a YouTube video in there that's like a 3-hour podcast and try to do like a quick overview of everything that I learned in the video that I thought was relevant. You'll find all that in there. Below research, you see our weekly recap. I do Sunday night briefings where I go over what economic data is going to be coming out that week or any earnings that week, and then I'll also do a briefing of what I expect for the upcoming week, and maybe anything that I'm looking at in particular. So you can find those every single Sunday night. That's been really popular. People have been really enjoying that. On the long-term alerts, this is when I ping particular stocks that I think are great investments that you can hold for the long term, entries in them. I could or could not be actually making a purchase and participating as well. It doesn't mean I always am. I could already be a holder, and or I could not. It depends. I manage multiple accounts, and some of them have different parameters for their investing, so some of them are outside that, but I still see them as good opportunity. And I'll sometimes provide extra details as well for them. Sometimes it's just a simple ping because I've already talked about it a lot in research, or we've talked about it in the Contender Chat, but you can find those there. Option plays is where you'll find my big options plays. These are usually on the longer time frame for, they're usually a 20 to 120 days, or more like 140 days out, and those will also be included with a long explanation, my expirations. If it's a spread, I'll explain that, and the backing for why. I tried to do like a long form explanation on those. Crypto holdings, those get updated monthly. You can see what cryptos I'm holding, as well as other active members in the Discord sometimes update theirs as well, so you can get some perspective there. On long-term holdings, I'm taking one of my innovation accounts and I am updating it. It's a high growth in innovation account, and you can get monthly updates on that. Its allocations, I try to even include, I include everything in there by percentages. So even how much percent cash I'm holding, those will get updated as well. And then if I make any major changes, I'll post something before the monthly updates. And then, of course, on the README, you can find written explanations of all these as well. And hopefully that's helpful. And if you're in the Contender info above this video, you'll also see a screenshot of everything that's in the README, so that you can kind of get updated on, or you can kind of get an overview and maybe some more specific information on these channels. So thanks for checking us out. Thanks for giving us some consideration. Remember, you can always do that free trial. You get a free week. If you are extremely active in the Discord and you end up hitting level 20, remember you can level up in the Discord by how much you're posting stuff or sharing information. If you share something particularly useful that gives great insight, maybe you help me learn something, you'll get bonus XP as well. I try to be pretty gracious with that. And then, of course, when you hit level 20, you get a free month free of the Contender section, and I will upgrade you immediately upon seeing that. Or if you are maintaining the top 3 for activity in the Discord, you will also have the opportunity to get a free month. Now, those can't be consecutive, though, but you can build up some over time. And what I mean by they can't be consecutive is if you are top 3 in the Discord for 6 months in a row, you'll get 3 free months of the Contender section. This is just because of how active people are, and because this is a business. So I'm trying to give opportunities for people who are trying to give back to the community, so that they can reap the benefits and get some return off the time that they spend. But I don't want to get carried away with that. Maybe that changes in the future. I've made exceptions for people who are extremely active participants or are already good traders. If you're already a good trader, you got a few years of experience, come hop in, talk to me in the chat, and you can have an opportunity to become a tender for free. This is just of course just supposed to be a great resource and networking tools so that you can see what other skilled traders are doing, and this is just to build upon everything else. Remember, the rest of the Discord is for you to get the factual information and maybe get some more insight, and then here is where we are actively trading with other participants. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to share stuff publicly. I always try to take a moment and sometimes just share things with the general public and who aren't subscribers, but in the Contender section is where you're going to get the 24/7 just straight trading or investing information or market insights or just anything in general that has to do with markets, really. So thanks for checking this out. I hope you sign up for the free trial and at least get a deeper dive into the content that you can find in there. And I appreciate your time, and hopefully I'll see you in the chat or maybe in the live stream.